Well, what's up, everyone? Back at it again. Kitchen Table TCG. Hey, a little bit of a different video for you guys today. There's been some cool news, and it's not super new news. It's a couple days old, but I saw it and I wanted to highlight a couple things from it that I thought were really interesting. And then also, I wanted to shout out another thing that's going on. So, if you've noticed lately, I've been trying to push more ideas of gameplay because I am myself learning that every time I play the game, I love it, and I just want more and more people to enjoy it and actually give it a shot. So I've been really trying to push online webcam games, and one of the biggest reasons that I was kind of driven to this is because of this fantastic announcement by Legend Story Studios on the official Flesh and Blood website about skirmish events. And so we're going to talk a little bit about skirmish events. I want to talk a little bit about one of the coolest things I think about this. But then also, before we get into there, I also want to highlight another event. So this is not a skirmish event, and these skirmish events we'll talk about are coming out in a little bit. But another event that's going on that somebody mentioned to me is the Red Riot Games on February 27th, 28th. They have a $2,000 cash prize. And so pretty cool tournament. They're really pushing. They're trying to get 128 people signed up for that, which would be really really crazy. They got these really cool play mats too. And anyway, and Matt Rogers is playing, one of the best Flesh and Blood, probably the best Flesh and Blood player in the world. So it's a really big event. So I just wanted to highlight that if you're looking to play like some online, like really top tier, really competitive events, this might be a really cool option as you're starting to think through skirmish. So I'm going to leave a link to that stuff in my bio, not my bio. I always say that, a link in the description of the video. They also hooked me up with an affiliate link. If you find something on the website that you want, use that affiliate link. But most importantly, if you're looking to play a game, hook that up. I think they're in Canada actually. If I remember, yeah, .ca. So that's who's hosting it. So I do know there's a bunch of people who watch my channel from Canada. So make sure you check that out, and especially if you're looking to purchase cards and all that stuff too. It seems like a pretty cool store. I had a good conversation with them the other day. Anyway, let's talk about the skirmish stuff too. So this skirmish stuff is really, I think, pushing the idea of playing online, and I love it. And because I think right now, Flesh and Blood, Legend Story Studios has to figure out, okay, like how do we survive in, like, we had a flourishing year in 2020, which was awesome in the middle of a pandemic. It's crazy, but now they're like, okay, how do we survive, and how do we get people into playing more? Like right now, like the collectors, everybody's, money's really good, but I also think like right now it's like, all right, what can we do? If I was Legend Story Studios, I'd be saying, what could we do to get people to play more? And they came out with this, and actually they solved three giant issues in one announcement. We're going to talk about that. So the first big issue is like, where do I play, right? Like me as myself, I'm like, where do I play? Nobody around me wants to play. COVID prevents me from playing. So where do I play? And so they put out these skirmish events. So these are four or three. This season there's going to be three events, basically: in-store blitz, in-store sealed deck, and then online blitz. And that's what skirmish is. So they're announcing the series. It's going to run February 20th to April 11th. And you can go here and read your own stuff, but I wanted to highlight some of the stuff. Number one, they're saying basically this is online play via Discord and webcam. And they're basically saying that it's really hard to get through and to get into play, so they want to provide places. So they've got these awesome skirmish prizes that are specific for the skirmish events. So they got eight cold foil adult hero cards, which I don't think we know what those are yet. I don't know if they've even said if it's an armory kit or if it's different than that. And for online events, what they're doing, because they're worried about people cheating because of online, right? So they're just going to be awarded as participation prizes, and then two scar for scar playmats. Look at that! Like I can't tell you how much I want to be able to win one of these. Like it would be amazing. Like look at that beautiful artwork, and you got the skirmish thing there. Oh my gosh, dude! People, like, this is gonna be sweet. Like it's gonna be awesome. So each store will kind of provide each prize kit for each store. They're kind of providing that. So, they run events, and then, you get these kind of prizes. So for online events, they'll be awarded for participation prizes, but then in-store events, one will be awarded to the winner, and then one is a random participation prize. So, like I said, I guess I didn't say that, but the skirmish events can actually be ran in store too. They're just also giving the ability to run it online. And then, so that's the first issue they solved, right? Is like, how do we get people to play? And we got to open it up for them to do it online, right? Like, and really, really open it up and give some really cool promos, right? So then they had another issue, which was, which was with the IRA decks, right? And I don't know if this was planned from the start or not, but they had these issue with the IRA decks, and one of the things in the IRA deck was, the head jab, right? The really kind of the only time you could get that card in that artwork. Well, for one of the prizes, they're doing each store or whatever gets 24 head job pop art rainbow foils. So the other ones weren't rainbow foil that are in the IRA deck. So, dude, the prices of the IRA deck have tanked. They're at like $65-$70 because, like, stores were selling them and they were getting in trouble. But then also, and the Facebook was going nuts. But then also now they've just, like, the main card that everybody wanted from that deck is now in rainbow foil and going to be used as a promo. Like, I love it. So these are for in-store events. They're just participation prizes, but then for stores hosting online events, they will be made to use available as promotional materials. So I think you can use it if you're a store. Then you can use it for anything to promo, basically the game. But okay, so here's the key. Like, this is the last part. So they are going to, where is it? We will be sending the playmat and cold foil prizes directly to players instead. For online events, prizes are being randomly awarded as participation prizes due to the difficulty of policing unsportsmanlike conduct over webcam. Because it's not feasible for players to get to store to collect those prizes in the current environment, we will be sending playmat and cold foil prizes directly to players instead. So this is what I love about Legend Story Studios. I mean, let me make myself bigger because this is important. This is what I love about Legend Story Studios. There's a problem, right? They have a problem, and they just found a solution. Like, they just went for it. They were like, so we can't trust the LGSs that they're not going to sell them. So why don't we just ship them out to people themselves? Right? And then they're like, oh, people might cheat, so why don't we just use them as participation prizes? That's the best of both worlds. And then I love that they were just like, and we will, like, they're covering the shipping costs. Like, this is going to cost LSS a lot of money. Like, it's going to cost them a good chunk of, how much it costs to ship something from New Zealand to the United States? I don't know, but I know it's expensive. And you know what? Magic the Gathering, I'm still waiting for my, like, packs from when they lied to us about what's in the VIP Masters set, and they still owe me packs from like 6 months ago. And here's LSS saying, hey, we want people playing the game, so we're going to send people and take the cut ourselves. We're not going to make LGSs send it out. We're not going to do whatever. We are going to take the cut ourselves and make sure that this is a success. And that's what I love about LSS. They are really, really, really making this game work, and they are being so, like, I love that they're being so creative in the middle of a pandemic to make sure that their game is a success. So I love that. So if you're interested in this is how you participate in a skirmish event. Okay, online tournaments will be run using Discord and webcam. Over the coming weeks, we will be putting out a how-to guides on how to support players and getting it. So I kind of put out a video, I think, yesterday of kind of my setup, and I'll probably do some more stuff trying to just help people get to know how to set up Discord. And I actually got a gameplay video. We're gonna do our kind of creator competition this coming weekend on Monday. I guess that's not the weekend, but then after that, I already got gameplay from this past week with Discord, so I'm going to use that. I'm just going to kind of keep putting more gameplay out there so people can see how I do it anyway. So they're doing that too. They're doing new how-to guides and how to set up whatever. And then the stores, they're going to support stores with use to running these events using Gem, the Gem stuff and Discord. So in-store tournaments, you can still run as normal tournaments, but they are going to be allowing, like, Gem accounts to be used online, which is really, really cool. And that might have been already, but for this specifically, they're going to start like focusing on how to help people get that set up. And then they don't have a store list published yet, but they said they will in the next coming days. This is a couple days old, so I'm guessing that will come out soon. And then, of course, stores can charge entry fees, so stores able to still make money. So if you don't have a gem account yet, I would go ahead and sign up for one. It's obviously free, and like I said, like I'm gonna start trying to run some stuff in our Discord. My local LGS said I could use their kind of gem account and stuff, and I'm really excited about that. So we're gonna try to make sure you get that. And anyway, if you're interested in skirmish events, I would check the website and try to see when this got updated. I am currently filming this on the 4th, so it might have gotten updated by the time I publish it. I'm kind of putting some stuff out there for this weekend, but trying to get caught up in life. But anyway, I hope that I see you somewhere online playing this game. I hope that we get to play against each other, and I'm sure that you'll beat me, because I'm not great at the game yet, but I cannot wait to learn. And here's the last thing I'll say. The couple games of Flesh and Blood that I've played on Discord, both times the opponent had not played. Actually, I've played 3 times. 2 of the 3 times, the opponent had not played very much Flesh and Blood. And it was so much fun to just like hang out and learn together. And so if you're one of those people who hasn't played enough, make sure you just don't let that hold you back. Like hop in, play the game. It's going to be a lot of fun, and it's okay if you don't know exactly what you're doing. Hop in and really try to learn it and to enjoy it, and let the person playing against you teach you a little bit, because I don't think they'll mind. So hope you have a great day. Remember to be kind to the people around you. Remember to be kind to the people you're playing on Discord with, and I hope that you have yourself a fantastic day.